Hey everyone, not surprising, one of the most common questions we get from new owners is how to read your first owner statement. So I'm going to open up an example today and review all of the main components to help you answer any questions you may have. So you'll get an email notifying you that your statement is ready. Open it up, log into your portal, and download the packet. It'll download in a zip file. Open up the file, and you'll see any bills or invoices that are on that statement, and then the owner packet. So open up your owner packet. You'll see the address, obviously, and then the property cash summary. I want you guys to note the date in the top right corner. That's the date that these financials are pertaining to. So we're going to skip down to the transactions real quick, and then we'll come back to that summary. We're going to go line by line. So the beginning cash balance is how many funds we're holding on to on your behalf. In this case, it's 0. And then we start getting into the different cash ins and cash outs. So the first is a $3,300 owner contribution the owner made on his portal to cover all the rent-ready work that this property needed. Next, on August 15th, you'll see we received a security deposit and rent, each for $1,995, showing as cash in. Depending on how the tenant pays for the security deposit, it may or may not show up on your statement. If you do see it on your statement, then you'll see it here on the cash out as well, because those funds actually belong to the tenant and are held in our security deposit escrow account. Next, you'll see a handful of expenses relating to getting the property rent ready and leasing it. First, you'll see $1,500 out to a third-party vendor, Shore Tide Renovations. The total bill for this vendor was $3,000, and this is the initial $1,500 deposit. If I scroll down, you'll see unpaid bill of $1,500. Our system is holding these funds back to make this payment to the vendor. I'm gonna scroll back up. Next, you'll see the standard Zillow fee for marketing on their platform, and in this case, a premium listing upgrade on some online sites that highlights this unit above others. Then you'll see the leasing commission and management fee for this cycle. Next, you'll see the rent-ready repairs management for that $1,500 of rent-ready work that was paid out. Then you'll see your owner's distribution. In this case, it's $255. You'll notice the ending balance is $2,100, and this is the unpaid bill for $1,500 plus the property reserve of $600. Now let's go back up to the top of the summary, and we'll talk about the financial snapshot. So we started this statement with $0 for the property, and throughout this cycle had a total cash in of $7,290, which includes an owner contribution, rent, and a security deposit. Then we have a total cash out of $4,934, which includes the transfer of the security deposit to escrow and any bills and payments. And then you have your owner disbursement for $255 that you received for your owner's draw. After all that, it leaves us holding $2,100 for this property, which are earmarked for the unpaid bill and the maintenance reserve. If there's any lingering questions that you guys have that this didn't answer, please reach out to your property manager. We're really happy to help, and we love working with you.